What's up everybody, hello and welcome back to the Jarldom of Westland, to the Jarl Arik here that we are. Now we do have a few things at hand right now. First of all, we got a new perk, hooray! We are still continuing on our strategy tree, that is the living off the land. Raid speed is plus 25%, that is pretty cool, so raiding is faster, and we do get a supply capacity of plus 200%, which is even more beautiful because we are no longer losing troops then that quickly anymore when in foreign land. Now the next one is then already the sappers, which is a pretty big progress to the sieges, and then we can go with the strategist trade. So far so good. Another thing that I want to do is in my council. So here we can see that our Hofgodi Aldebert, he at the moment he doesn't like us, but we want that he likes us, the realm priest he is, because if he endorses us we would gain additional levies and taxes. So let's try to sway him, but not with a scheme, but let's send him some gift. 15 coin it is, we have 400 coin right now, and this would then endorse us as well. Boom, there we have it. And now he starts endorsing us. This gives us now a bonus to levies and taxes over time. So another very powerful thing that we need in the background. Another thing is we are right now increasing the control in the county. I will interrupt that now by organizing levies, which is something we should be doing. My marshal is pretty good for that. And the other thing is also here the religious relations that we have. I want to use that on fabricating claims. Right now, as we can see, we do have up here, oh wait a second, fabricating claims is something we already have a claim on this one, on this county up here. We don't need that for now, so let's just stick with the relations. Right, and we are also still finding secrets about anything else. Now we do have, as we can see, a northern enemy and a southern enemy. We have mountains here, impassable terrain that doesn't belong to anyone, and it's kind of like a border to us, so we don't have to worry about that, and we can in peace continue expanding. As we can see also is that my domain holdings have reached their limit, so the next time that I take some additional terrain, I will need for the first time to assign some vessels to it. We also only have a few champions at the moment. Actually, we do have quite a lot of them. We could recruit some of them. He seems pretty good. Let's recruit him to the court, and thus we've gained a new one, and he's also someone that we can use. Both of them, they like us because of that, and plus we made them now part of our army. So they are now commanders kind of in our champions here, and allow them. We're also going to allow all of them into our army now. So we got 7 of 7 champions once again. This of course makes our army once again much stronger, and we do need a strong army also for the raiding, because one goal we have right now, expanding our realm, but also starting the raids on Ireland then, where riches await us. Now it is time to start increasing our realm once again. Up here to the north I would like to take it. Firda it is called, and it is part of a chiefdom, or it is a chiefdom, it is part of the chiefdom of Firda. Actually that's it. It's the only de jure land that we have here, and oh no, it's part of the duchy of Trøndelag, which is much bigger as we can see. The problem with that is of course that we have someone that holds the most land here, and that is this guy here, Chieftain Ragnar Valdr, and he's much stronger though. So with him, he is superior to us. If we take this, we would be target to him at some point, right? So still, I want to take it to have a buffer between the two of us. If he wants to take it at some point, well then, that's his goal. So in that case, he's got no allies at the moment. He's 37. Not very good strategically. So conquer the county, conquer the duchy. Conquer the duchy is much more. Oh, the claim, which is the title that we have. Let's go with the claim. As that cost me only 63 prestige, this would cost me piety, even though... No, let's take the county. I like that one, because the piety cost is much lower. And then we declare a war. Now we can do what we can do best. Raise our armies. Let them gather. Fully up. We are at the head of it. And let's march into the territory. And Björn comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Björn is at an end. with sufficient tutelage. Even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards scholarship, such as Björn, can come to truly understand any subject. What? His understanding of philosophical and theoretical works is impressive, and he often engages in debate with his former teachers. Even at such a young age, he can be heard quoting obscure passages to support new ideas. Obscure passages. Oh, he's a mastermind philosopher. That's pretty cool. I mean, he's got beautiful hair. He's a mastermind philosopher. That's all nice. He would be the perfect bureaucrat. He's totally not fitting to be a Viking, though. I don't like this one. This is going to be trouble if he becomes heir, or if he becomes Jarl at some point. Let's take it. Right, that's already half of it. We won the siege. We also have low control over our own county at the moment. And what is happening though? Why do we not have the 100%? We should be at 100% by now. Where is he? Where is he hiding? My daughter. We got a daughter. Beata. Yeah, Beata is fine for daughter. There he is. Trying to flank me from the side, from the ocean. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets. Alright. Let's disrupt schemes for now. And let's fight him. There is the battle. We are far superior, of course. And thus his... Yeah, thus it's won. We have won the battle. We still don't have the 100% though. Because he still got some men left. He's sailing back home again. Okay, no idea what's happening there right now. What we still need to do, my heir, Björn, is unmarried and he is now 17, so we do need to find him someone. Perhaps something with a potential alliance that we could go with. Potential alliance of Finnish, Norse, Skane we would have down here. That wouldn't be bad. Vermeland, which is up in this area, and Finnish, which is, that's too far away. I want to have a closer ally. This one looks good. This one looks good. She's 28. She's good looking. She's got bad stats. She's good at intrigue. That can't hurt. Right. Oh, this is better. You know why? Because we get 400 prestige out of this marriage. She's 23. We would get an alliance with the Finnish. Other than that, her traits are fine. She's got 17 diplomacy and 9 learning, and we get 400, or Björn gets 400 prestige. And since Björn is our heir, we want to have him as much prestige as possible. Let's send the proposal. We've won the battle, and yeah, he's trying again to come into my land. And yes, can gladly accept. This guy here at the age of 4 decided that for us. Thank you, chieftain. Lala. Right, so once again, call to war. What? We just got allied and he already wants to call us to war. I'm going to decline that. I will lose a bit of opinion there, but it should be fine still. This is a bit exhausting here. Just give up already. What are you fighting for? Alright, our champion was wounded. And he lost once again. He still doesn't give up. It's incredible. Like, we defeated him twice now. How many times do I have to defeat him? Nothing else belongs to him, you know, so I don't know what he's fighting for, really. We need to wait a bit longer. Far from home, a stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Gediminas, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are wary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. It's this guy here. He's just shy for giving a thrifty clerk. He doesn't seem like someone that is intriguing. Conspirating against me. He's a good steward. Embrace Odin and this will be your home. You get a weak claim or a weak hook on him, a favor. He becomes my courtier. And again, yep. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we do have someone that is very good at stewardship, though we have a good steward at the moment. So I wouldn't force it right away. We got also a new perk, the Sappers, finally. So sieging is better, and then we go with the strategist as our last perk for the strategist tree. We still are chasing this guy who is absolutely clueless of what he's doing. He's coming in again. What? Another one. Hupold from Kirchberg. Okay, he's a German one. Oh, he is good at intrigue though. So in that case, he could be a spy. Very difficult decision indeed. Embrace Odin, the more the merrier. We have no room for the likes of you. In that case, I would say so. Because this looks a bit fishy then. Especially if there's another one coming in. Come on. We killed him again. We totally destroyed his army this time. And he's still alive. My wife is pregnant? No. That is my concubine. Which is also my spy master. So she is pregnant now. Every man for himself. Gediminias is fiddling nervously with his sleeve as I open the door to my chambers. What is he doing at this hour? Oh god. My deepest apologies, but I must speak with you in private. I've discovered something very interesting. Gediminas has uncovered a secret of heralders. He is willing to share it with me if I let him off the hook. My marshal. Gives me a secret. Okay, sure, why not? But we lose the favor then. Still. Okay, I think I know now why this is not working. Because up here, this still belongs to him. So we need to get up here and conquer it. It's a far away from home. The end of a peace in Gregor's attempt at improving my reputation. My incompetent chancellor has agreed to a to a treaty that cancelled out parts of my old treaty with chieftain of Nedenes. The way the chieftain sees it, he is free to declare war on me as he might wish. My truce with this guy ends. Down here. Oh, the truce is over. This doesn't seem to be the worst thing though. Right, let's take this one. And then we, hopefully get this territory and might do something. Oh, and we also got a new son. And let's give him a decent Norseman Anlaufer. Geir Tyke. Tyke is a good name. Thus Tyke has been born. Let's have a look at Tyke. So we do have now Sigrid, which is our daughter. We got Kjartan. So is Kjartan already being... Nope. He's already being educated by us. Right. And this new guy here, Tyke. Also, I'm going to educate you. Myself. Because I have all the time in the world to do that. Alright. We still need to take it. Let's go down here and take the siege. There it is. We are losing some people there because it's supply limit that we've taken it. And now finally we have 100% and can finally enforce our demands on it as well. So be it. And thus we have gained a new county. Now with that, I have now exceeded my holdings though. So I do need, for the new one, I do need to get something new. Oh, in fact, you know what we did here? We got this one under our control. I thought it was this one. Did I read the wrong thing? I'm pretty sure we got the chieftain of Firda Filki though. Alright, it seems like we got this land up here. Not the worst thing, but also not very good. We do have Björn. I might be inclined to give it to Björn. He's unlanded at the moment and I'm pretty strong, so I will still live quite some time. So I'm inclined to give him the land. And thus he becomes my... No, I cannot do that. I might give it to some of my champions that really like me. Heraldry, for example. He is yet unlanded. He is a champion. He likes me a lot. So grant the title. And we would grant him the chiefdom of this up here. So he gains 40 opinion. And he would become my vassal. And we need to do that. So let's give it that. And thus we have gotten our first vassal as well. We've granted him the title. He loves us, obviously. So he is now 40. He still is going to live. He's got no heir at the moment, so hopefully he finds someone. He's a powerful vassal, which is important to know because we do need to have him on the court. Otherwise, after some time, he's going to degrade with the opinion of us. But right now, as we can see, we got him as marshal, so we give him a council seat. Important. He likes us, he's our vassal, and so far this is looking fine to me. I hope it is. Though with our first vassal, we also will have to think about new ways now of our Jarldom here, especially of our authority. We cannot raise that as quickly anymore. As we can see, we got now a faction here as well. The Chieftain Haralder and my vassal as Marshal, and he's a powerful one. And as we can see, here we can also see what he contributes. Right now, no taxes, but 32 levies, which is fine, but it should be more than in the future. Alright, so that's that. Let's disband my army. We've grown. Now what we can do while we still have a bit of momentum here for expansion, I want to go right down here to the Chiefdom of Acticide, and there we have Chiefdom Sölvi. And Sölvi, as we can see, is pretty weak. He's got no allies at the moment. He's got no liege, so he's really pretty much alone, and he's got 500 troops. So declaring war on him might actually be something. So we could conquer the county. We could also county the duchy. It costs me 125 piety. In that case, perfectly fine. We do have that much. The objective is the whole thing, you know, and they're far inferior. So I'm inclined to go with that. Oh, actually, we cannot do that, unfortunately, because level of fame is not illustrious yet. So let's go with conquer the county. Yeah, let's conquer the county. Let's do it step by step then. Let's raise my men. So we got 1,000 there again. I am in command of this. And let's get down there to business. Oh no, my wife lost her child. This was bad of him. There we caught him. The Battle of Heine. And of course he lost it. Let's get down to his capital there. Oh, we will fight him again. Sorry, pal. There we totally annihilated his army, which is probably not the best thing, because some of those levies I could have myself then. And we get finally our last trade strategist. And there we have it. And with that, we have fully unlocked the tree strategist. We now have... Let's have a look. There it is. We get another diplomacy skill, plus 3 marshals, and fatal casualties for the enemy, plus 25%. And crosses the water without advantage penalties. Beautiful. Arikr is getting stronger. Perfect. I love that we can really groom our character this way. What? We just lost? Oh, my concubine has got another daughter. Oh, Cecilia was perfectly fine. Let's go with that. And there we have it. 100%. We can enforce our demands. Unfortunately, it's not the whole, but it's at least the county. And there we've done the conquest. And it belongs to us. Thus, we have once again increased our holdings. And we do need a new vassal, right? So we have done a vassal up here. How is he liking us, by the way? Very good. And he's found a wife as well. Isn't that perfect? So Harold has a wife, and thus he will make some babies who hopefully all love me. And at the same time, here, for this one, I will need also a vassal. Let's have a look at my court. Wait a second. Let's have a look at my council first. I do need a good one. So this chancellor is pretty bad. Do we have a better one? Do we have a better steward? There we... Oh, Hokru. He's also one of my champions. He's 50. We can assign him. He's a good steward. And since he's so good, let's give him a land. Let's grant him the title down here. And thus we have gotten another vassal yet again. He's now down here in the south for us. And as we can see, our holdings are fine again. This is because of the stewardship. If I give this one here more stewardship, do we get an increased holding? Nope. Because it's only +1. She's really bad at this stuff. My wife. Alright, we have an endorsed bishop. That is, or, well, religious guy. Round priest. That is good. We could now go right for this one. Or do we have the truce? No, we don't. This seems a bit too easy, right? I mean, we can just take it. He's similar, though. Oh, what happened? He got allies. So he's not that stupid. He's actually got allies. Let's have a look. Big and powerful allies. Now, how can we counter this? There is a good option for this. We can kill him. If we kill him, he loses all the allied statuses. He doesn't have any heirs, though. Who is next in line? Let's have a look at that. Who's next in line for the chiefdom of Nadins? This guy here. He's a guest. The guest would get the chieftain, the whole thing. Alright, I wouldn't... Yeah, I wouldn't mind that, right? Let's start a murder scheme. Murder scheme, there it is. Very low chance at the moment. We are not intriguing, really. But we can try it. We have our counselor. He can support me now. My spy master. Do I have a better one? I would have a better one. Let's take the guest recruited to court. Sorry, my concubine. She will not like this. And your son Björn has taken great interest in my work as your marshal as of late. If you were to graciously allow me to spend some time with the young man, he's sure to learn quite a few things about drilling troops, planning sieges, and other such matters of war. As long as you know what you're doing, I would rather teach him myself. Alright, no, I see no harm in that. We get rid of Björn for now, and our marshal takes care of him. And I like our marshal. He loves us, actually. He totally, I think, adores us. So I don't see any reason for that. While we no longer have to raise our troops, I can tell him to train commanders. So we do get a few more commanders and champions. Also about the murder plot. We do have a better murder now. A better spy. We have 16 at the moment. This one here would join for a bit of money. Let's do that into the scheme. We do need to do that. Why? Because the alliance is, because most likely, let's have a look. Because of the marriage to her, Sigurdsdottir, right? And he's pretty young, 17. So the only way to really get rid of him at this point is to kill him with a scheme. If we would attack him directly, we would also have to fight these allied forces, and that is just totally out of our reach. So if we want to advance here, this is the only option. Marshal Harald's tutelage of my son is already bearing fruit. Björn has learned a lot more than I dared to hope, and he is taking some of his future responsibilities much more seriously. And we get a bit more opinion of him, and Marshal is increased by 2 for Björn. Alright, so hopefully the murder scheme takes on something, and as we can see, we cannot invite anyone else into it at the moment. But it is at 36% and growing with that. Money-wise, we are fine. It is actually so fine that we can now also upgrade our forces. And I think we can do that with prestige. Yes, we do have a bit of it. So we could increase the light footmen, for example, to size 2. This will increase the maintenance though. It cost me 100, but it will give me another 100 of it. And we did it. Right, we've thus increased it to size 2 out of 5. Gotten a bit stronger with that. And we have now 1,400 people. So I think the strength for that is fine. To finally go for some raiding then down here. Let's just have a look. Oh, there is a strong one though. He's gotten pretty strong in Ireland. We need to look out for that, of course. For their strengths, their individual ones. There's some very strong lands here right now. This one is possible, but that's about it. Yep, not that easy, Ireland. So we still need a few more troops. And up here, this is still the next thing that we should be doing though. Though we have a truce at the moment, is that right? Yes, we have a truce with him, so we need to wait there. So far so good. We might actually look at some domestic development then next and prepare for the next raids. Stay tuned.